Hi, my amazing planner friends. It's Tess from My Magical Planner, and as you can see, I have another planner haul for you today. This one is an Erin Condren. So way back in the day, Erin Condren was my go-to planner, and I decided this year I would give it a try again. I kind of left it because of everything that had happened with Erin Condren herself. She has since left the company, and I still like the product. And I decided that since my planner is kind of in flux right now, that I wanted to give it a go again. So let's go ahead and open this guy up, and I'll show you what I ordered. Okay, so I'm going to pull everything out and put this box off to the side because it is quite large. So I didn't order a ton of stuff. Essentially what I have is a folio, a planner, an additional cover because they do have interchangeable covers, and some sticky notes. So let's start with the planner itself. I did get essentially their flagship planner, which is the Life Planner, and I really liked this coloring. I didn't realize that was going to be in gold. If I had realized that, I might have changed the color of the coil. I did decide to go with a rose gold coil here. You have a ruler here. It's a 8-inch ruler. So in the past, I used this some of the time. I kind of like the idea of being able to have it in here. I do wish that it kind of had a today or something at the top, but you know, it's still a really nice accessory. Then we have our interchangeable cover, which does pull off. See how easily it goes back on. And then on the inside of the cover, we have this page. Now you can write on this because it is, you know, like a plastic with it's wet erase markers. You can't use the dry erase because the dry erase will rub off, but you can use the wet erase. Erin Condren sells them. I think you can also get them on Amazon. In the past, when I tried that, it did rub off some on this page, and that kind of annoyed me, so I probably won't do that. We'll see. I might put another sheet in here and kind of do a test day and see how it goes. You can also do sticky notes on this area and use it as a landing page, and I really liked doing that, honestly. So next to that, we have this just vellum kind of divider sheet, and it has some other asterisks because that's kind of their thing. Then we have our our landing page. So we have, I have a life planner, and it's in the vertical layout. This is my life, so you have a place to put your name, and then it says proud to say made in America. I haven't researched that, but I believe them. Then we kind of have this landing page. I feel like you could use this as a vision board area. Then we turn the page, and here's your calendar for the year. So we have, this actually has the 2023 calendar as well as the 2024. That is because I did get an 18-month calendar. I have that because I do plan on not starting this until January, but I wanted the bigger coil, so I will probably take out September, October, November, and December just to give myself that much extra room for stickering and such. Then we have these two pages, which you can use in a variety of different ways. In the past, I've used them for different goal setting areas. This year I have a different plan, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to use them for. Maybe monthly highlights, but to be announced. I'm kind of still mulling that over. Then you have a blank page here that you can add stuff to, any kind of notes or whatever. And then we have a monthly page with a quote down here. This one says, "Life should not only be lived, it should be celebrated." So true. And then you get to your monthly layout where you have your month up here in the corner along with the year. And then you have a Sunday start, and the days for the previous month are kind of grayed in this lighter gray and then a darker gray for the actual month. You have all of the different holidays. I'm a little divided on that, but they are small and easy to cover up if you're not going to use them. Then you have a blank page here. In the past, I've used this to mark purchases or budgeting stuff. You could do like memories, different quotes, that kind of thing on here. It has a lot of different versatile purposes. And then you also have this page, which is very similar to the page that I currently use. Not the same, but very similar. Instead of having 3 boxes on the side, it has 2. So we have one with 4 kind of bullet points that are lightly grayed out. So you could use those for, monthly task or whatever. You have a lined area. A lot of people use this, I think, for a quote. Then you have this large box over here that you can put anything in, birthdays or whatever is going on that month. And then you have the dot grid area that a lot of people use for habit tracking down here. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to use it. This page tends to be in flux a little bit depending on what is going on that month and what I need for me each month. Then we go into our weekly spread, and I'm still trying to decide how I want to use it, but essentially we have our month up here in the corner for is that the previous month? Yes, the previous month is up here in the corner. And then we have, why would we have the previous month there? Oh, because it is transitioning into September, so the next page must have September. Yes, okay, got it. Sorry, guys. I was like, wait. And then we have the dates, obviously, all the way across at the top, but there is quite a bit of space there for decorating if you want to. You have a line section here, and then the day is kind of broken up into 4 categories that you can name however you want. In the past, I had used 1 box for anything that was going on that day, appointments and such. 1 box for I would kind of vary, like gratitude or to-dos, whatever was needed for the day. 1 for like meals and that kind of thing. And then this would be an additional to-do or something of that nature for me. But we'll see how it goes this year. I'm not really set in anything quite yet on how I want to use stuff. But that's the daily pages. Now the paper is a little toothier than what I'm using currently, so I know my stickers are going to stick better, which means I'm going to have more trouble moving them if I want to move them, and I'm going to have to use undo. But that's just a reality of this particular planner. So you have all the weeks, and then you get to the end and you do have another line sheet here, and then you have your next divider, and there's your monthly page, your lined page, and it just kind of repeats. So we're gonna, instead of going through each month, we're gonna go back here to December, and we'll go to the notes section here. So you do get some lined pages here at the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like 8 lined pages to put things in. And then you have heritage and awarenesses and observance. I'm not really sure why we need this back here if we already have it in the planner itself. But okay, it's fine. And then we have keep in touch. These are contact info. And we have an overview of the next year so you can plan further out. If you have, maybe somebody's getting married, which is the case for me this next year. I have 2 weddings to attend and different things like that. So you can kind of plan those things out, make future things, maybe a big vacation. Then you have just kind of a blank page at the back. And then we have some stickers. In the past, their stickers have not been my favorite, just because they're a little bit more chunky and the stickiness of them isn't as good as some of the other companies I've used. I don't know if that's changed. Like I said, it's been a couple of years. So we have one with circle stickers, flags, and these little teardrop shapes. I do like the design of the stickers, I'll say. Then we have rescheduled and canceled, today's and this week's. We have habit trackers and these circle ones. Then we have happy birthdays in here, and these all coordinate with my coil. I'm assuming that that was done on purpose. So you have like the little birthday cake or the cupcake, and then we have some boxes in there, and we have happy birthday and celebrate, let's party. I do really love this page. So we have essentially a whole page of probably 4 boxes that you can use throughout your planner. This one does have silver, so maybe they're not coordinated with the coil. I don't know. Maybe everybody gets the same sticker pages. Then here at the back, this is kind of a more plasticky feeling, or maybe a coated cover, like pocket. So you have a pocket there. And then at the back here, we also have this. And this is, I think, included with all of their life planners. And it's just a perpetual calendar, which is very useful if you're doing like a quote of the day, or maybe you're tracking your steps or content planning, that kind of thing. It works very well for that. So each month gets 1 page, and you just have a line with all of the dates down it. And then after that, you do have important contacts and important passwords, and then the holidays again. Then you also have this page, which again is the material that you can use that wet erase marker on to write notes or whatever. I never really use this because I tend to do everything in the front of my planner, but it is a nice kind of extra. So that's the planner itself. Then it does come with some welcome stuff here. Let's see. I think there's a coupon code in here, but let's see what else we have. It used to be like gift tags and a couple of other things. So I'm going to put those part over to the side. So we do have a circle. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be for. And then just kind of some encouragement cards. I'm so grateful for you. You are always worthy, and you are capable of wonderful things. So I will say, I don't know if the paper has changed since I used it, but it does feel different than I remembered. Not in a bad way necessarily, just in a, it's different. Now I did see this cover and go, oh, I really like that one. It is a fall cover, or it is a fall cover with these beautiful leaves. I didn't get anything put on it, and it's just pretty standard. So you just decide, this is probably the front, and that's probably the back. Wait. This is probably the front, and maybe that's the back. Yes. Okay, yeah, I've got it now. So anyhow, you have your leaves there, and then this would be your inside cover and your back cover. And then I also got this because I'm a sticky note kind of girl, and I wanted to retry their sticky notes. Now, in the past, their sticky notes had not been, we'll say, the best. Not horrible, but not the best. So they do come on this little plastic thing that I can just clip into my planner, which I love because that means I have it on the go. And then you have a full kind of sidebar column. So if you wanted to put things there, you have this kind of, I don't know, gravestone shape. We have a full gravestone, a circle, this kind of pendant one, a square, which I'm guessing will be the size of the monthly, a almost full box one maybe, and these 2 smaller rectangles as well. I did want to see if this is actually the size of the monthly squares. So let's go test that. Oh, I think that would work really well. I'm going to love that. I'm probably going to want a whole bunch of those. But, you know, variety and all that. As far as sticky notes, yeah, it's not as good as like a Post-it, but it's okay. Like, I think it's going to stay there, but we'll see. All right, and then the last thing I did purchase was this. So this is their Folio, and if you watched my previous unboxing with my Hobonichi, you will have already seen that I ordered their green cover, and so I think the two are going to coordinate really well. I will pull that out in a minute. This is, I believe, a vegan leather. I don't love this. Like, I don't know if you can see how the rough edges there. I don't know how that's gonna hold up. It looks like it was just cut and there's no like stitching or edging to make sure it doesn't have anything happen to it. It's very flimsy. You have that rough edge here as well. I'm a little unhappy with that, to be honest. You do have a pin loop here. Let's see how it is once I put this in. I guess maybe I put it this way. Let's see. I was really excited about this, and now I'm kind of like, I'm not sure that this is right. So we'll see. I do have one more planner coming. This is not going in very easily at all. But it's the only way I can, unless you're, no? It's got to be this way because I can't really go that way unless I'm putting this cover inside. Okay, what is the problem? Okay. This is really challenging to get in. I guess once you get it in, maybe it'll just stay. But still. Okay. And then it's so hard to get in. I am not loving this at all. But so that would be the cover, and then does go around nicely to kind of protect it. I want to say it was like $40. I'm not sure it's worth $40, guys. I'm really disappointed in it. I mean, I think it's going to function fine, but it's the details, like the rough edges here, that I'm really unhappy with. And like, it doesn't even have a lining in here, which is, I think, why it was so hard to slide in. Yeah, this is a couple of hours later. I just wanted to come back to mention a few different things. One, very disappointed. I kind of mentioned this in the beginning, that I am so disappointed with this cover. It is my fault. I did not look extensively at the pictures that are on the website. It does show it like this. I think I had seen the pictures of the inside of the ring binder, which is sewn here. And because they have such a similar design, I didn't see the difference. So I wanted to make that clear, first of all. But I do feel like you're not really getting your money's worth with this. This looks like something that somebody would put together, you know, at home, like a DIY project, because here's what you have. You have somebody who cut a piece of vegan leather. They sewed on a little tab here. They put in a snap. And then essentially they folded it over here, and there, it is sewn a little bit, and you do have a finished edge up here and on the bottom, just nothing inside. So I wish they had given this kind of edging detail to just here. It wouldn't have taken much, and just doing that I would have been much happier. But you can definitely see some very rough edges. So somebody just went through with some kind of cutter. It's what they do in factories, and cut things. So you have a stitch line here, a stitch line here. It wouldn't have taken them much to do the same type of stitching edge they have here along this edge, and it would have looked so much better. Same with these pockets. They're going to get caught on things. They're going to wear funny. They're not cut straight. It just looks bad. Personal opinion. So I don't think this is worth the money. It's $40. This is not, in my opinion, a $40 folio. Maybe I'm wrong. You can let me know below what you think, but that's my personal opinion. The other thing I wanted to show you, which I will be emailing them about. So my alternate covers, I can't put them on unless I personally cut these. All the ones I've ever had in the past, this is a previous Erin Condren that I used, came, you know, all perforated and ready to go. It is hard to cut this plastic. I don't want to do it. And I want to find out if that is a standard practice now. If so, I'm never ordering another cover. I don't think it is. So I also thought maybe I'd just show you a couple of examples of, this is from, I think, 2021. And I did switch planners about halfway through the year. Oh, 2020. October. This was another 18-month planner. So this was kind of how I stickered back then. I may go back to this. I don't know. This was a Scribble Prints Co. kit. This was using some of their seasonal stickers. This is one of the first sticker shops I ever found. That kind of thing. Very, very simple stickering. I did use some kits back then, but not very many because I felt like it didn't give me enough space for everything I wanted to do. And I'm still trying to figure out how I want to use it this next year. So we'll just have to see. Like the planner itself, I think is a good planner. I'll be honest. The paper quality is nice. Do I like it as much as my Harriet Wright Designs paper? No, that's a personal choice. But other than that, I think it is a good quality planner. I think the extras have gone downhill. And I'm really disappointed in that. I didn't test any of the stickers, but now I'm sitting here going, well, what's the quality going to be like on those? And I just don't know. So we'll see. I'll be testing it out. I think I'm going to do some test pages in here over the next couple of weeks to see if this is the planner I want to use next year, or if maybe I want to get Sadie stickers, or maybe I do want to go through the hassle of getting another Harriet Wright Designs. Hassle just being the mailing system, because Harriet Wright Designs is a UK-based planner shop and the postal service has not been the best. It's nothing to do with them. It's totally the postal service and dealing with international shipping and the cost of international shipping. So we'll see. I'm not 100% positive what I want to do right now. And this has just added to my indecision. Anyhow, that's all I have for today. I hope this was helpful to you guys. And until next time, I'll see you real soon.